Good morning, everyone. Happy finally Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in to another edition of Morning Pulse on this January 30th. I'm Kelsey Marier, your host and producer for these local headlines here in our KTTC digital studio. Today for Morning Pulse, I'm going to be bringing you 3 local headlines for Southeast Minnesota and Northeast Iowa, and then I'll give you a little bit of a glimpse on the weather forecast for today into the weekend, and then I will let you go about the rest of your day. Hopefully your day is off to a good start so far. All right, our first story this morning is out of northern Iowa. Excuse me, it's not out of northern Iowa, but it includes a northern Iowa man and woman. It actually is a story that took place in Mower County. So a 61-year-old man from Osage, Iowa, has died after a 2-vehicle crash, again, in Mower County. It happened right around 9 o'clock Thursday night on I-90. This was just outside of Austin, as you can see on the map on your screen here. According to the Minnesota State Patrol, a 60-year-old Osage woman was driving west in a Subaru when she hit a deer and then kind of remained in the lane of the road. That's when troopers say a 36-year-old woman from Austin, who was also driving west, collided with that stalled vehicle. So the driver of the Subaru, that woman from Osage, was taken to Mayo Clinic Health System Austin with some non-life-threatening injuries. Her passenger is the person who died, so that man from Osage as well. We're told also that the woman from Austin in the other car was not hurt in this crash. All right, our second story is something that's happening today that we want to make sure that you are aware about. A week after that statewide general strike took place in Minnesota, we're now learning that there is a nationwide strike planned for today. This is all, again, in protest of Operation Metro Surge, which is taking place in the Twin Cities. So there is a website for the national shutdown. And so according to information on that website, it's asking people not to go to work, school, or to shop today, all in protest of Operation Metro Surge. The website says, quote, "This is a time for us all to stand up together in a nationwide shutdown and say enough is enough." Again, this is regarding ICE operations. You may remember last Friday, you're seeing images on your screen of the tens of thousands of people who marched in the frigid cold in downtown Minneapolis. This was all to demand federal agents leave the Twin Cities and the state of Minnesota. So what we know about this protest that's happening nationwide today is that it's set to begin maybe around 2 o'clock this afternoon, at least for sure. The one in Minneapolis, I think, is set for that time. Nationwide, obviously, there's different time zones, and there may be different events happening at different times in states all across the country. But KARE 11 is reporting that the protest, most likely in Minneapolis, is going to be happening right around 2 o'clock. So you can stay with KTTC. We will be looking for that and kind of looking to follow and cover that as it becomes available, and we'll see what happens with that protest for today. Finally, here's kind of a fun story for maybe you or someone you know. Apparently, America's most celebrated job is back. It's one that you can go nuts for. It comes with a company car unlike any other. We're talking about Planters, which is under the Hormel brand, you may know, looking for new college grads to help drive Mr. Peanut's Nutmobile. Yes, that iconic automobile shaped like a peanut. It's crossing the country. You could cross the country in this oversized peanut car. It could be the adventure of a lifetime for you. There are a few job openings for this, looking for kind of a new crew of peanutters. Those are the brand ambassadors who are going to be piloting this Nutmobile. Mr. Peanut will be on the trip with you all around the country. You're going to be doing events and media interviews coast to coast for an entire year, and this starts in June. And this just sounds like a lot of fun. Applications, if you're interested, are open through Valentine's Day this year, so you have a couple more weeks to get those submitted. So if you're interested, or if someone you know may be interested, yeah, you can just head over to plantersnutmobile.com to apply. But yeah, how can you not smile when you see this big Planters Nutmobile driving down the road? Yeah, it would be quite the sight. But we love this story, so wanted to put that on your radar as well. All right, I'll give you a quick update on the weather forecast for our Friday today. Meteorologist Ted Schmidt's forecast is on our website right now, which you are looking at under the First Alert Weather tab. That's all you have to click. You can read about his forecast right here. Also on the right, is a video of his forecast that you can also watch if you don't want to read but you just want to listen instead. You can do that. But he is reporting that it's going to be bright and cold today. We are looking for warmer temperatures this weekend, which is awesome. However, there is a light chance of snow on Sunday. So a little bit of accumulation for Sunday. Nothing to be super concerned about, but we know we've been kind of slowly getting warmer through this week after those frigid temperatures that we had over last weekend. So nice to see the increase. Today is still going to be a little chilly, but over the weekend and into our first week of February, we are going to be seeing highs in the 20s, which feels like so warm, I feel like, compared to all the temperatures we've been feeling below zero. So just keep that in mind as you are planning your weekend and go about your Friday today. Want to make sure that you know what the weather is going to be like as well. All right, that's the news and weather headlines that I have for you on this Finally Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a good weekend. Don't forget, Monday is Groundhog's Day, so we're going to be finding out what the rest of winter is going to be like, at least according to Punxsutawney Phil. So you can always tune into the morning KTTC morning news on Monday from 4:30 to 7. We will be looking live into Pennsylvania at Gobbler's Knob, where Punxsutawney Phil will be making his decision about if he sees his shadow or not. Again, that will be Monday morning. You can look out for that. That's always kind of a fun segment too. We look forward to kind of seeing what Phil is going to decide for our winter. So that's happening Monday, but before we get to Monday, enjoy your weekend.